Hey guys, it's Willow. I'm here with Willow 5 for an update on her progress. As you recall in the last video, I had talked about how I had her on the crank machine 24 hours a day and that I was going to keep her there until she got all of her metallics. Well, I am excited to let you know that she did get all 1200 metallics, and now she has just been working on her upgrades. And tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to buy the top tier of the lab. At this moment, I have 105 points that I can use in my lab, and that means that I would have 11 points that I can use on this top tier. So I'm going to be mining for rare giants. As you can see, I do have a half team of rare giants, but that is what I'm going to be going for. So I'm definitely going to get the top tier of the lab because that is going to allow me to get mining speed. And this is a huge advantage when you are mining for giants. So let's go ahead and let's go buy that top tier. It has been so nice not having to generate a lower rarity egg. I've just been generating and cranking the ascended egg and collecting stones, and it has gone so fast. Before Ascension and before the crank update, we were not able to make stones that quickly. So I don't think that Willow 5 would be buying this top tier of the lab this quickly had it not been for the introduction of the crank machine. So we have our 5 million stones. So now we get to decide, do we want to maybe mine for uncommons and fill a few more of those in? I think that's actually what we might do, because with the increased mining speed, it should really help us to fill them in a lot faster. Let's take a look and see what we have here. Looks like we're missing 5 common giants and 12 uncommon. So yeah, I think that's actually what we're going to do tonight, is we're going to mine for uncommon giants. So let's go ahead and set up our lab for mining for giants and for getting stones. Also, we want to go heavy on shiny in the hopes that we'll get some shiny giants. We don't have to worry about any metallic luck any longer because we have all 1200 of our metallics. You can see as I get to the higher tiers here, I switch from selecting things that would be good for stones, and instead now I shift and I'm picking things that are going to be good for mining. And then it looks like we have actually 10 points left, so I'm going to put all of those on mining speed. We're going to activate that. And then if we look here at my stats, so that gives us 0.83 mining speed, which is great because mining speed is really expensive. And so we just got an extra 0.20 mining speed by using the top tier of the lab. So I highly recommend getting that just for mining speed alone, although it has additional added benefits as well. And let's go ahead and mine for giants. So you can see I have 88.1% on the uncommon egg. I have all of my uncommon titaniums, of course. Oh, and one thing we need to look at is my levers. So right now it looks like I have it set pretty well because this is costing me probably a little under 30 billion, and it looks like I'm making 30 billion. But let's go ahead and see what I have selected, because it's been a couple days since I've tried to mine, so I'm not even sure what I have on. So it looks like I have just the penta lever on, but I do have some gold saved up, so maybe we will turn this lever on as well and kind of chip away at our gold. Also, I'm curious to see if I have used my shiny boost today, because if I haven't, we can activate that as well, and then maybe we will get a shiny giant. And no, it looks like I haven't used it, so we're gonna activate that. I'm sure we probably have some ingots saved up that we can use as well. Oh yeah, we have a nice amount of ingots that we can use. All right, let's get some giants here. So while we're waiting for some giants, let me show you the rest of my stats. So my pet score is almost at 20 million. Shiny score is just under 9 million. Exotic crystal score is half a billion, so 530 million. And we have a giant score of 312, and we have one shiny giant, which is this platypus right here. So my shiny luck is currently, right now with the 2 times shiny luck boost, it's 1 in 36. And I have that for 15 minutes, so maybe we will get a shiny giant, we'll see. I want to take a look real quick here and see what do we want to spend the rest of our stones on that we have saved up. We could spend it on strikes, definitely. Our giant luck is pretty good. I don't think we need to touch mining speed because we have the lab. So I think we're gonna go for strikes. And I recommend that you always try to keep these even. Also, another thing that I have saved up from AFK questing is quite a bit of runes. So we don't need the metallic luck, we can let that go. We definitely could use the egg luck for making stones, but I think because, you know, we're going to be very giant focused and it looks like I don't have hardly any giant luck at all, let's go ahead, we're going to put it all on giant luck. All right, now we can properly get back to mining here. So with the amount of gold that I have saved up, I'm wondering if I should put another lever on. I'm thinking about putting giant luck on. Because when you have your strike luck, you're going to get a lot of pentas, but those pentas aren't going to hatch as giants unless you also have some giant luck. So let's try that combination and we'll see how quickly our gold drains. If it doesn't drain too quickly, then maybe we'll stay like that for a little while, at least for this additional 11 minutes here. See if we can get a giant or two. Yay, here we go. So the reason I knew that that was going to be a giant is because when the egg shakes here, if it shakes and goes away, then it's not going to be a giant. But if it shakes a little bit longer, you know that that is going to hatch as a giant. So with 88.1% on the uncommon egg, that's a pretty good percentage for mining consistently. I may now that I have all of the titaniums, I might go back and try to fill in those commons, because what that's going to do is if I can get all those common giants, it's going to make my uncommon giant egg percent 100, which is even better than 88. So I have to think about that, see what I want to do, but I would really like to move on and get a full rare team. So I think the best way to do that is to improve the percentage on the rare egg just a little bit. It's at 66. I'd like to get that up higher to in the 80s, like the uncommon egg here, and then we'll go back and we'll mine for rare. I am definitely glad that I made the decision to get all 1200 metallics before I continued. It's an easier decision to make with my alternate accounts than it is with my main, because the majority of the time they are AFK anyway. So, you know, now that I have all of the titaniums, I'm just generating Ascended 100% of the time. I can do that while I'm mining, and any stones that I make, I can put that on my strikes, or I can put that on clone luck, or, you know, whatever I decide to do. And I also need to start considering that I'm going to need the additional axes. So right now I have the one that would correspond to the epic egg, but it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to continue on and keep buying the axes in preparation for mining the higher giant eggs. One thing that you want to consider is as you move up the line and you start to think about shimmering gold and prismatic shine, these things require the ruby pickaxe. So they require the highest axe before you can start to even consider buying them. And now that we have the ability to generate Ascended, and we also have the crank machine, saving up for these is not going to take as much time as it did in the past. So if you're not sure what I mean by AFK questing, because I mentioned it just a little while ago, AFK questing is where you put your auto clicker on and you put your cursor up here on the quest bar, claim reward, and overnight, if you have quests that complete, your auto clicker will go ahead and grab those rewards for you. That's only going to work if you're in a server where you can spread players out and have at least one group of giants in every area. That is when you would be able to AFK quest. Here comes another giant. I think we just had that one. Oh no, that was the chill iguana. Okay, so we had 2 iguanas and a skunk. It looks like Willow and Willow 5 are mining at just about the same speed. Okay, my shiny boost has ended now, so before we finish out this ingot run, I want to show you guys my walls, because I have a feeling that if you have been following Willow 5's progress, you're probably interested in knowing where she is at on everything. So I'm going to claim this metallic luck. Even though I have all the metallics, I still claim those because we get ingots from them. So I want to let you all know that I never took her metallic luck above 151 clicks, and I was able to successfully get all of the metallics, all of the titaniums, and I can tell you that a lot of that is because of metallic discovery luck, and I talk about that in a recent Willow video, and I kind of break that down, how that works and when you should use it. So I can link that video up at the top for you. It's really your choice if you want to max metallic luck. I mean, basically what it's going to do for you is just help you to fill in your metallics faster. But now we do have the extended generation speed with the crank, and we have metallic discovery luck, which is a huge advantage to filling in your metallic, your less titaniums in each rarity. So my shiny luck wall is at 3.11 and my damage wall is at 450%. And I have another shiny boost here because the time changed. So just 4 minutes ago was when it changes time for me. So you can see now the clock has reset. There's 23 hours and 56 minutes left until the next one. So let's go ahead and claim that, and we can go again and see if maybe we can get a shiny giant. Here we go. Alright, so the shiny boost has run out. We did not get a shiny giant, however we did get a good amount of regular giants. I was just thinking how it's funny that I have 3 accounts who had completed 240 out of 240 shiny giants, and my third alt, Willow 4, almost completed all 240 shiny giants. But then you have Willow 5, who was just kind of starting mining, getting to the uncommon egg, and then the introduction of this crank machine came along and it completely changed everything. I mean, she started out playing the way that the other Willows had played in the mine, and now has completely changed everything. So it's something that I want to continue to mention, that if you go back and you're watching any of my older videos on Willow 5 or Willow 6 or any of my alternate accounts, really just know that the game has changed. The gameplay is faster. There's ways now to get metallics faster. You can get stones faster. So I know you're sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, Willow, like it's taking forever for me to get a metallic or to get my upgrades, but trust me, it is a lot faster than it used to be. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick update on Willow 5 and her progress, and we'll see now with her ability to generate the ascended egg and use the crank machine, if that is going to move her further along in her giant hunt, even faster than the Willows who have played before her. So again, thanks guys, thanks for all the support. It really means everything to me, and I hope that you have a wonderful week and a good weekend ahead, and I will see you all in the next video.